On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Antonio Senzatella is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, Senzatella has really made a name for himself. Another one of the strong arm, big arm guys that have come out of the Colorado Rockies minor league system. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good sinking action. Love his slider. It's good. It's hard. It's a short, quick biting slider. His changeup has gotten better. His best quality, he's not afraid to attack the strike zone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Hampson fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. Grounded to the right. Hampson is there. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. It's the Dodgers nothing. Rockies stepping in at the plate. Just underway. Next on MLB Network. Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the second baseman, number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. He's set and the pitch. Yanked hard but foul to the right. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's ball one. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's just 2 for 12. And the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. In his career, Blackmon is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still no score. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody
First
Bellinger.
offering on its way. And that misses ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
A ball and a strike now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hot shot on the ground is short. Story scoops it up, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that misses 2-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 4. No score here as we play inning number 2. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get it. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. One and 1. Here it comes. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the 2nd, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Nolan Arenado, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Nolan Arenado.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the 0-2.
Nope,
and he misses there. 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The 1-2 just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Taylor. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Dahl, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now, Ross Stripling. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that. And beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty looking pitch.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
2-1 now to Mookie.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 3-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blackmon on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in, Ian Desmond, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
There's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to be a base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's just 1 for 6. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Desmond stands at second with no outs. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. In the air to straightaway right. Betts moves over. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter,
So striding in, Garrett Hampson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
0-1.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Corey Seager.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Behind 0-2 now. Seager aboard here at first with nobody out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Desmond is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
The left fielder, number 31.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The pitch. Popped him up. Arenado over to his right. And the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 LA. Leading off the inning, Charlie Blackmon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
David Dahl is on deck. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, David.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1-0. Blackman leads off second with one gone in the inning. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. A shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. There's ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it
Now
sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but
now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First delivery to him on the way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Fly ball to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in, Austin Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Ready with another 0-2. Lifted in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 3.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Now here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Taylor, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good waist pitch. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Iannetta gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now
so bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the pitcher, Ross Stripling. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0. Line to the right side, but foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
1 and 2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. On the ground to third. Arenado has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Chris Iannetta. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bellinger is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Mark Reynolds will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to
can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on.
Julio Urias will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 7, Julio Urias.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Reynolds, the runner at second with one away. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Standing in, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Murphy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Line drive to left. Peterson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. Jake McGee will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Here's Corey Seager.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Count is 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Justin Turner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went
That's
out.
wide. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Two
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
2-2.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And gone up into the second deck. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Max Muncy will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Full count, 3-2. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Hampson scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field. Base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Trevor Story becomes out number 2 this inning.
Fielder.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Now batting.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home here that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Baez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Now pitching and batting in the 5th spot, number 52, Pedro Baez. Now playing first base and batting 9, number 11, A.J. Haller.
Standing in now, Chris Iannetta, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Scott Oberg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For Colorado. Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 45, Scott Oberg. Now catching and
settling in now, Jock Peterson.
14.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
Well,
1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. On they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Austin Barnes. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here's the 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. 0-1 the count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Nope.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Popped up. Murphy in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2 the count.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. He grounds it sharply to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation, got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Next for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. And their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Here comes the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runners are at first and third, one away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Now another 1-2. Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. And he's out on a strong throw.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. Line towards center field. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. LA's on top, 5-2. That'll bring up Tony Wall.
Leading off for the Rockies, the catcher, Tony Walker.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 1.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Garrett Hampson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did
number
right there.
9,
Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Murphy.
In now, Daniel Murphy, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Down the first baseline. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play! Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Brian Shaw has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Brian Shaw. A defensive change for the Rockies. Now playing center field.
So coming to the plate,
11.
Justin Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Cody Bellinger will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Barry Gatlin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Barry Gatlin.
A bouncer to the left side. Arenado has to hurry, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Austin Barnes. His numbers against Brian Shaw. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed.
And the runner will score from second. The relay. And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies 2. Blake Trinan will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 41, Blake Trinan.
Leading off the inning, Charlie Blackmon, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And there's one down now.
Now batting.
So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, 3rd baseman Nolan Arenado. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot. David Dahl. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. In the air out to straightaway left. Peterson giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Trevor Story. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid. You got the base open.
Outside, 3-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And with 2 away in an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ian Desmond. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Dahl on third. Story at second with 2 gone. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Pollock is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Colorado. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. His numbers against Brian Shaw. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Hampson is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. To his right, Hampson. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Mookie.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Justin Turner drives it out to deep right center field. Blackmon's after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 6-2. Raimel Tapia will get up off the bench to lead off the
for the Rockies, number 15.
Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting 14 on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Tony Walters. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 2 for 4. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Garrett Hampson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for Colorado. Popped him up. Seager has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Dodgers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Julio Urias gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes.